Good morning! Welcome to PS Today. This is Planet SLEDD's morning show geared towards people on Earth. Today is third wave edition. I know, unfortunately, a lot of you down on Earth have got caught up in this third wave of the pandemic. I just really hope that you guys are safe and hunker down in your bunkers. Don't leave the house unless you absolutely have to. And if you have to work, make sure that your work conditions are safe for you, or try to get some time off, because things are looking bad there. But I know that you're all going to get through this. I really want you guys all to be healthy, and I really want to come back for a visit to Earth. I'm actually really running out of supplies, and I want to see my friends and family. So the tighter you lock down, the sooner that will happen. And I know it's probably frustrating for some of you who are seeing people in other parts of the country who have been vaccinated, but your time will come, and everything's going to be good. Okay, so today we have some exciting new segments geared towards people on Earth. Oh yeah, I wanted to give a shout out to the rock and roll scientist Randy, who is on Earth in his bunker working on some experiments, and I can't wait to get you back on the show and make a whole video game about you. So hang in there. If anyone else has any requests for a shout out, I'd be willing to indulge you, not maybe right now, but Randy asked in advance, so I would do the same, you know, as long as time allows. Okay, so what do we have for you today? We've got Cooking with SLEDD is back, and then oh yeah, we're gonna preview 47 HAILSTONE TERRACE, which is a daytime soap opera that will be running all day, and we'll do a little preview at the end. And we have CROSSTALK is a political debate show segment with a conservative. I'll be going up against a conservative pundit, so that should be a good way to start your day. And feel like there's one more segment or a couple more, but the first one is I'm pretty excited about. This is the DOOMSDAY Flipper. I don't know if you've heard of them on Earth, but this is a real cool home reno person. So let's go to that segment now, okay?
Hey, what's up? I'm the DOOMSDAY Flipper. What I do is take useless condos and turn them into survival bunkers for the end times. See what happened on Earth? Everyone bought these condos when times were good, and went into the max, took out huge mortgages, deep into credit. Then all that, as you know, went to shit, and Now, a condo is the last place anybody wants to live in. So I had the idea that I would take these foreclosed units. They're just sitting there empty. No one wants them. And I would flip them and turn them into survival bunkers, which is where everyone needs to live now. I know it's so funny. Who would have thought 5 years ago that living in a basement underground would actually be the most highly valued place? I myself live in a basement, and I used to walk by these condos and look at them and be like, oh, I wish I lived there and I didn't live underground. Now I'm so happy. Anyway, I do feel bad for all the people who their entire financials were ruined by this, but all I gotta say, in that big boom when all these hipsters were getting their parents to co-sign on leases to get condos and stuff, you really should have thought that life isn't such gravy that that you even deserve that. Anyhow, I'm not trying to judge anyone. What's done is done. Now, this seaside condo is a smoldering disaster mess. So, anyway, let's go inside and I'll show you what I did with the place, and then we'll flip it. Okay, so this here you can see is the main area, which is it's completely, this is a disaster waiting to happen. There's on every wall there's giant windows that are facing the ocean, which at any time a tidal wave or nuclear fallout, basically anything could come washing in, smashing these windows, and that's it. That's the end of your condo and you. So first thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna put some metal reinforcements over the window here. So yeah, as you can see, I filled them all in. This is really thick, impenetrable, steel. So, okay, and then next, oh yeah, so the fireplace is nice, and actually a fireplace is kind of useful for the apocalypse, because you might not have power, but in this case, the fireplace is an access point for anything to come in. What you want to do is seal your bunker down completely tight, So, we filled that in with the same steel, and then instead of that ugly painting up on the wall, we have a biohazard symbol just to sort of remind you that your whole surroundings are filled with toxic chemicals. Okay, what's going on here? I kind of lost my background. Okay, well, we'll deal with that. This is the second episode I've been having, some computer problems. I think it might be time to take a look at the, under the hood, but, I think I can get this background back. Good. Okay, now, oh yeah, so we're gonna replace all the furniture and stuff, and, so, the couch is gone, and, we put in, like, a box, this is like a box that you can just grab and go with all your stuff in it. So, in a survival bunker, you want to only have what you need, and that all stays in this locker. Then there's a gas-powered generator. So in the other room, you can stock up on gas, but this should get you going enough to power your basic lights. And then we have a oil can that you can have fires in and cook. So, yeah, as you can see, the transformation there. Okay, and then now finally the kitchen. We got rid of that sort of extraneous bar and just put like a concrete slab down, and then that's where you can put your weapons on, like a sword or whatnot, and then got rid of the dining table because it's just gonna be you. There's no real need to sit around a table, and all the cans are in the back there, and we replaced those light fixtures with some industrial work lights, which are powered by the generator. Okay. Whoops, now let's go to the bedroom. So as you can see again, the windows are exposed overlooking the ocean, which I don't know why anybody would even think about building a building like this. It's like the most dangerous thing you can do. I guess that's what part of the allure of being rich is, that you think you can live in a super dangerous place and just afford to write it off if a hurricane comes and destroys it. But that's not gonna be a reality for much longer. Once the economy collapses completely, everyone's gonna be poor, which is I don't know, personally, since I've been poor my whole life, that's kind of an exciting thought to me. Oh yeah, these bunkers are going super cheap too, because we'll go over the costs at the end. But it's all foreclosed. Okay, so oh yeah, again, we gotta cover these windows up. Like, windows are, you do not want windows at all in your bunker. Wouldn't be a bunker with windows, right? Okay, so now we're gonna get rid of this whole bed thing because it's just kind of taking up space, and it's a double bed, but you'll be all by yourself, and it's just not good. So we just kind of wipe that whole area out, and then we put a gun rack against the far wall, so all your guns and weapons can go in there, and it's actually got a door to shut and lock, so it's like a safe. You could keep valuables in there, but yeah. I wouldn't really recommend owning guns because a big... you might think they'd help you in the apocalypse, but a big problem is that if invaders come into your bunker, they could actually steal the weapons and use them against you. So, again, this safe will really help out. Okay, and then, yeah, instead of a bed, just found this blue tarp that can lay out on the floor, and you just sort of like tuck yourself under there. That way, you're ready to go at any time if you need, and that should provide enough basic warmth. As I left oh yeah, and a generator. You kind of want a generator in every room, but you only want to power these when you absolutely need. It's best to sit in the cold and dark, because you never know how long you will be in isolation, and if you run out of gas, that's a really that's a big issue. So, oh yeah, and the TV I actually left in because you're not gonna get cable or anything, but I figure you could probably get the death count in from the emergency broadcasting system, so you're gonna want to see that. And then I guess I don't know, there's never been an apocalypse before, so it's hard to tell, but I would say that once the death count reaches a certain percent of the population, then it's probably safe to go outside and start scavenging. Okay, and then finally, oh, sorry. Oh yeah, we got a oil can here. So you can sit around these chairs and have some warmth. Okay, so yeah, that's the condo that I flipped, and basically, it was foreclosed and super cheap, and Let's do a rundown here. So the original price was $700. Renovation cost was $400. And the final sale price is $52,000. Okay. Total profit is $41,000. So I'm kind of rolling in this. I could buy like almost a whole condo building. So that's great. Anyways, thank you for watching the Doomsday Flipper. Each week we'll come back and do another you know, keep on flipping.
All right. What did you think of that? Pretty neat stuff, eh? Okay, in our next segment, I'm going to debate a right-wing conservative pundit. I really have no idea. I'm not really qualified to do this, but we'll see how it goes. Oh man, okay, hold on, let's go back to the main set. This is, okay, just hold on for, like, 20 seconds. You're gonna lose visual, but, get audio, there's... something's wrong. It's not really a big deal. I'm just rebooting the system. Hopefully you're enjoying the moment without having to look at anything and just listen to my voice. Kind of a bummer, but I know exactly what happened. I have some bad habits. Okay, see there we're back. All right, let's try this, let's try debating this guy. I mean, I'm not feeling great about it, but, okay, welcome to CrossTalk. Here we are with Rucker Charleston, who is a right-wing pundit, and we're gonna talk about some issues here. Okay, how are you doing today, Rucker?
Oh, just fine. Nice to be here.
Okay, okay, buddy. Okay, so first, let's talk about police reform. Oh man, I'm glitching out here. It's because I'm using this freeze effect. But let's just bear with it. Let's get through this bit. So, Rucker, what do you think about police reform? A lot of people, including myself, are talking about defunding the police in light of, a consistent run of racially motivated police brutality, as well as sort of a whole system that is not really working at all, and thousands and thousands of people being incarcerated for minor crimes. So I say defund the police. What are you thinking?
Well, I know there are bad cops, but they're just a few bad apples. Most cops are really good, and it's unfair to paint them with such a broad stroke and attack these people who spend their days risking their lives for our safety.
Okay, I mean, you're kind of right. I guess there's good cops, but I'm not really, I'm not trying to, and nobody's trying to insult the cops personally, although I happen to know that a lot of cops are huge assholes and violent and oftentimes connected to white supremacist groups and gangs and stuff. But anyhow, aside from that, all the nice old near retirement neighborhood cops, sure, that they might be nice, but the whole idea is like what they're doing right now is driving around and pulling people over with tinted windows who are black and other minor infractions, and they're using this as a pretext that they might find another crime behind that, which that's sort of subjective what they think is another crime, like since everyone pretty much is driving around with guns in their car smoking weed. Anyway, what do you think about that, Rucker?
Well, whatever. Who's gonna protect us if you defund the police? Who's gonna protect us from these violent thugs roaming the street?
Well, that's again sort of beside the point. Eliminating crime through other means. Obviously, the police aren't even eliminating crime because there's still tons of crime. They're just sort of like managing it or not. But if these people were not in poverty or addicted to drugs, living so badly, they would why would... Oh man, I'm so bad at debating. Then you wouldn't need to be protected from whatever it is you think you're going to be protected from. And also, all these people who are saying they need to be protected are not usually at all ever the victims of violence or property theft. It's very rare because they're super rich and live in a complete bubble. So, okay.
I guess you're right. Oh, phew. Okay,
I won that one. Let's go on to the next one. Okay. Climate change. Okay. What do you think about climate change, Rucker?
Oh my God, these do-nothing Democrat communists want to make it so everybody has to use wind power, and it will only work if it's windy, and also wind power gives you cancer, and if they had it your way, they would want to ban it so you couldn't even eat red meat. All your burgers, they want to cancel those. They want to cancel your cars, your gas-powered cars. They want to tell you what to do. And most of all, they want to take away your jobs at the coal mine. They want to destroy your jobs and destroy American way of life. For what? For nothing. They're a bunch of hippie, do-nothing dum-dums.
Okay, whoa. You're obviously clearly really upset by this idea of trying to stop climate change by making the environment a better place. I don't know, man. What you should do, I guess, is look back and think about when there was another huge change in industry. Like, let's look back at when horse and carriages, when the gas-powered car was invented. I don't know what the scene was like then. There was probably people like you going around trying to complain about cars coming because they're going to put all the buggy drivers out of work. But what happened? The buggy drivers turned into Uber drivers, and that's how things progress. And we have a choice to progress in a way that could give another few years left to Earth or not. And it's still pure capitalism. All your greedy friends can get behind it, no problem. They're just going to be running like insect farms instead of big polluting corporations, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Look, do you think all the coal miners who are watching your show actually want to be coal miners? No, they could be doing something else. They could be up fixing the propellers on windmills or something. So take that.
Okay, yeah, I guess you're right.
Yes. Okay, nice. All right, let's do one more. Oh, the pandemic, of course, or as these people call it, the scamdemic. Isn't that right, Rucker?
Yeah, the scamdemic. This is nothing but a total hoax by the do-nothing Democrats who are communist, and they want to control you, and they want to take away your freedom, and they want to make it so you have to wear stupid masks, and it takes away your personal identity. And all for what reason? There's no good reason, because the whole thing is a hoax. Sure, people get sick, but it's not really very serious at all. People die from car accidents all the time, and you don't see them stopping you from from driving cars, right?
Okay, well, you really set yourself up for a big slant dunk there, Rucker, because you mentioned cars. In fact, there's driving a car, there's so many rules and laws around it, and you have to have a license, and you have to have insurance. So I don't really see how that helps your point of the government having too much oversight and trying to control you, because you're not really free there.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that. But the masks are so stupid. Why should people wear them? They don't even work, and it's so degrading and loss of personal freedom.
Okay, again, you keep talking about your personal freedom, but if you and the viewers at home try to imagine a world where there was no science and there was no government or rules at all, and you were just out there in the world completely free, trying to take care of yourself and your family, I highly doubt that anybody, including yourself, Rucker, could survive a deadly airborne pandemic, especially since you don't agree with any of this stuff. Okay?
Yeah, I guess you're right about that, but, I don't think people should get vaccines. That should be a personal choice, and someone should decide whether or not they can take one or not.
Yeah, it doesn't really work like that. Again, if your parents were not inoculated against against other diseases in the past, or if there was no steps taken to prevent people from getting infected by other diseases in the past, you wouldn't even be born, which might be all right. And also, wait, aren't you vaccinated?
Yeah, I got vaccinated.
Okay, well, it seems like you're toast there, buddy. I was really nervous about taking on such a hothead, but it looks like I got it looks like I won the debate. Okay, this glitching out. I think a lot of my trouble has to do with this freezing effect today, which seems like a very simple effect, but I guess it is processor intensive. When I get back to Earth, I'm going for when I'm able to. I'm gonna try to find out a shop and get this computer souped up even more. Okay, let's go back to the stage. Okay, now it's time for cooking with SLEDD. Today, I think SLEDD's gonna be making Jello. So let's see what he's got cooking in the SLEDD kitchen.
Hey, welcome. Is everyone ready to get cooking? I've got to put my gloves on. I keep meaning to get an apron, but I don't really have anything around here in my bunker to make one. And again, there's a do not travel advisory against Earth right now, as I'm sure you know. You're there, so I hopefully I don't get Jello juice all over my nice newscaster blazer today. Okay, so we're gonna be making today. It's actually getting kind of tough, to be honest, to do a cooking show until I can go back to Earth, because I'm really running low on supplies in my stockpile. I mean, I have all the essentials, but it's really hard to get creative to make a fun recipe that people on Earth might want to make. Like, you probably don't want to just eat 4 beans and a piece of frozen spinach for dinner. So anyway, I'm doing fine. I'm properly nutriated, and I'm have enough to last me another 8 weeks if I really ration and grind it out. Okay, but anyway, today, so I put something, I went through the back of the stock room and I put together something. So we're gonna be making super Jello. So basically I made this up. It's really just Jello, made from, so when I was stocking up to go to like hunker down in the bunker, I got all this blank Jello, as you can see here, Knox gelatine. The beauty of that is you don't have to decide what flavor you want. It's just blank, and then I can add. I bought about 20 boxes of these, and then I can just add any kind of flavor I want. This is kind of a drawback today because I don't actually have that many different flavors, but I put together something good. Okay, so let's go over the recipe. So we got 1 cup unflavored gelatin powder. Like I said, you want to get the unflavored stuff. Half a cup molasses. Okay, this is pretty weird, I know, for Jello, but it's really just because I ran out of sugar about a month ago, and I'm working my way through the other sweeteners. So I bought a giant pail of molasses when I was coming up here. So I have about 8 liters of it left. So I'm gonna use this to sweeten it, although I know it's gonna turn the Jello brown, but it's about how it tastes. Okay, now as you know, we're big on insect larvae here. That's because I live underground in a bunker, so I can basically grow it anywhere on rotten food. And you'll know in the past, in my recipes, I use that a lot. So we're gonna. And then, oh yeah, instant coffee just for kick for some energy. And then what else here? Oh yeah, vitamin D. Since there's no sunlight down in the bunker, and at home in all your bunkers, I want to encourage you to take as much D as you can. You can crush it up, or actually, I found some ones that dissolve under your tongue, so it should just dissolve. And lastly, boiling water. So hopefully you have access to a way to boil water. Luckily, I have a kettle up here. We don't actually have a water supply, but the whole planet is made of ice and snow, so I can just dip outside. If it's safe to go out, and then grab a bunch of snow and put it in the kettle, and it takes twice as long to come up to boiling, but I actually find it tastes better myself. Okay, let's get into let's whip this together. Sorry, I'm taking a long time today, and okay, so this is super easy to make. Basically, so the blank jello comes in these sachets, I think it's called, a satchel or a sachet. And the ingredients or the directions, sorry, are right on here, in case you forget, but basically we're just gonna dump all this into the bowl, and we're actually going to use 2 packs for this because we want it nice and firm, the jello. You don't want it to get runny because we're going to be putting a lot of stuff in. Man, these are kind of hard to rip open. Oh, looks like I got a bit of the paper in there. Whoops. Okay, now I keep forgetting what the next ingredient is. Okay, actually, I think that's in the wrong order because I should be at least adding a little bit of water, a little bit of boiling water, right off the bat, and just kind of get, that, dissolving, but we'll put the rest in after. Can't really see it too good, I guess, because, so far it doesn't have any color or flavor. Oops. Okay, so now I'm gonna put in the molasses. This stuff is really sticky. I'm super worried I'm gonna get it on my MPC. Oh, whoa! Really put a lot in. That's okay, but that's why I'm wearing these gloves, I guess. I just have to not press any buttons, I guess, in the meantime. Oh no, but I need to see what the next ingredient is. I guess I don't. I'll just add all this stuff, okay? So we've got the coffee grounds in, oh my god, it was supposed to be instant coffee, but I put in coffee grounds. Here, let me take my glove off. Yeah, so before I actually stockpiled coffee before the second wave, and I bought 12 pounds of coffee, and I still have 2 left. I've been rationing it pretty good, but I still drink a lot of coffee and get a good buzz. So, in case, for those of you who are maybe sad you're not able to go down to the, Tim Hortons and get a coffee, I haven't been to a Tim Hortons or a Starbucks or even a local coffee shop. I haven't messed around with any of that in 13 months. Okay, sorry, just bragging here, but it's important to not just in pandemic times. I want to send a message about living frugally, and I know we all want to support our local businesses and whatnot, but you don't. There's a lot of stuff you just do not need to buy, and it's good. It's better for the whole world if you do not buy it. If you live like me, I think maybe if everyone did, you could definitely stop climate change from happening. Okay, this show's kind of dragging on, and there's one more segment left, but good thing nobody has anything better to do except maybe watch a show. Another show, I mean, other than mine. Okay, so I just threw those pills in, and then we're gonna put the insect larvae in, and let's just clean this up a bit, and get the boiling water in there. Seems kind of cold, but I boiled it right before the show started. Okay, this isn't really mixing that well. Gotta make sure it's nice and good. It has a really nice fragrance to it. It kind of smells like, you know, if you worked at an office and there's a garbage can that has old coffee filters in it, that's kind of what it smells like. Okay, I think that's good. It looks good. So now, what you would do is you pour that into like a bowl or anything, like a mold, any shape. It's fun to make different fun shapes, but anyhow, I sort of did a demo earlier, and oh my god, what is that? It's like a lump. Anyway, I did a demo earlier, so I'm gonna just get rid of that and show you what the final result looks like. So I just made a mini one, but that's that. Here, I'm gonna take my glove off. Yeah, see? Super firm, and it really wobbles, and I just took a little bite. Delicious. Okay. There you go. Super Jello. I mean, I encourage you at home to get really creative and, you know, do your own thing. You can basically, Jello's a blank canvas, and paint on it if you have access to gelatin, but if you don't, you can also make it from boiling down animal bones that are freshly slaughtered. So think about that. Okay, let's get back to the studio. Bon appetit!
Okay, wow, I'm so hungry just watching that segment. Okay, well, that's pretty much it for the show today. Again, sorry about the technical difficulties. Probably no one cares, but I'm trying to run a tight ship here as if this is an actual television production, even though I'm just doing it all by myself in the bunker with, you know, limited technology. Okay, so yeah, let's preview what's going to be coming up today on 47 Hailstone Terrace, the soap opera on Planet SLEDD TV.
How could you do this to me? You promised me you would never lie again.
I'm so sorry. I've been under so much stress lately with everything that's been going on, and I don't know.
I'm so tired of your empty excuses. I can't take this anymore.
What? No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not making empty excuses.
I'm leaving.
No. What is going on in here?
Please, no. This isn't what it looks like.
Well, what does it look like? You said that you'd never, see her again.
Oh,
Yeah, I want you and her to get out of here and never come back. You cannot live under my roof anymore.
No. It's like you're not even the same person anymore. I don't even recognize you.
No, it's me. It's me, it really is. I know I've been going through a lot of changes lately, but it's really me, the same one that you've always known inside. See? Can't you see?
Yes. Yes. Okay. I
See?
love you.
I love you too, Mom. All right, that's
That's what's happening on 47 Hailstone Terrace, the new thing. Anyhow, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was entertaining, and please stay home, stay safe, and you'll eventually things will open up and I'll come back for a visit and do a stock up and everything will be good. Next week we have our video game show and we'll take a look at some new titles. Actually, 4 new titles being released. It's amazing what's happening over at Planet SLEDD Gaming. This will be 12 titles for the new console, which sort of rivals any major video game company. It's actually kind of blowing my mind how much content is being created here lately. Anyhow, take it easy, everyone. Keep it bonked and keep it zonked, and we'll see you. PS Today will happen again in 3 weeks. We'll see you next week, and have a great morning.